shot by Mills. Right at CJ, the rare no-look catch. A beautiful Monday evening here at the Park District of Forest Park. Our Wednesday men's Major League 16-inch softball doubleheader is about to have game 2 start here between March Impact and High Y. March Impact, the visiting team, High Y at home. Just getting all of my clerical work out of the way here as we get started. As we get the patented "Let's Go" from Mr. Oscar. So High Y taking the field. I will have their defense for you in just a second. Travis, my guy, immaculate handwriting. Immaculate. Well, you let her know that happy birthday and immaculate handwriting. Happy birthday to Travis Smith's daughter, he says today. Saw her coming up with some giant balloons. Wrote out the lineup sheet for High Y. As I'm sure you could hear me yelling into the microphone, immaculate. Very easy to read. I appreciate it very much. So here defensively for High Y across the infield, it's Banks, Trey, Huff, Rogers, and KJ. Pitching, it's Mello. Catching, it's Travis. Across the outfield, Jazz, Huff, and Cha-Cha. So Golden's in left and right, Huff in center. Starting off the game in the only way that Matt from Peoria knows how. Went to grade school at Immaculate Handwriting. Our Lady of. So we are just about ready to go for March Impact batting. It's going to be Tom Lentine Jr. starting things off, followed by Zach Solario, Scott Vickers, Nick Burt, Eddie Ramos, Ken Carline, Chris Miller, Frank Perrone, Tom Lentine Sr., Adam Vogeltrans, and then Adrian. So first pitch off the front of the plate. Of course, March Impact winning 14-1 against OBI in our 6:45 game. The game went about 30 minutes end to end. Ended in the 5th. Junior hits that one just over KJ's head into right. Cha-Cha with the throw into second. Good slide. There's a leadoff double from Junior. Yeah, close play indeed. Good throw in from right from Charles. Little deep. So 2-1 count here to Solario. Hits that one into right center. Gets past Charles. Nobody picks it up. Run's going to come in to score. So Junior in to score on the double from Zach. Nathaniel checking in over on Facebook. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Glad to have you with us. Mr. Early checking in a bit late. Just kidding. Glad you're here. So nobody out. Zach on second. One in already. Here for March Impact. Vickers up. Illegal pitch there from Hefner. Good pitch there. Flipped into right just in front of Charles. Charles gets the throw in quickly. Travis comes up off the bag to get it. So good throw in home. Zach takes third base. That's a single for Scott. Still nobody out first and third. And here's Nick Burt. They call me Nate, late Nate. You're Nate the Great in my book. You show up whenever you want, my friend. Just a little deep. Just missed. That one rolled over to second. Charles throws first. He's safe. Made the play in the hole, kind of falling towards second base, unable to get much on the throw. So another run in. Here's Eddie Ramos. 2-0 lead here early for March Impact. One skied into left. Jazz under, no tag. So nice catch there for the first out. Of course, if you were on the broadcast before we went live or before the game actually started, you saw Oscar make some nice plays in the field during batting practice. Said, I wear this shirt because that's too easy. That being the game of softball. Couple nice running catches as there's a strike for Mello. Illegal and got the plate. One out. Ken Carline hits that one over to Trey, flips to second for one, over to first, not much on it, he's safe. So they cut Burt down at second. Ken over on first on the fielder's choice. He's going to get a runner. It's going to be Eddie Ramos. So 2 outs, and here is Chris Miller. There's a strike from Mello. Just a bit too high. Just off to the right of your screen, you see little Dave Bradford, helping his pitcher out. That one rolled up the middle to Trey. Trey throws across the first. KJ down to a knee, makes the catch for out number 3, but 2 across for March Impact. High Y chasing 2. They're coming up in the bottom of the first. So here defensively for March Impact, Tom Lentine Sr. on the mound, Ken behind the dish, Eddie Ramos at third, Scott Vickers at short, Tom Lentine Jr. short center, Frank Perone at second, Adam Vogeltrans at first, Zach Solario in left, Nick Burton center, and then Adrian in right. And for High Y, it's going to be Jazz, JB, KJ, Huff, Trey, Travis, Charles, Huff, Cha-Cha, and Mel. So Jazz takes a ball. There's a strike from Tom Sr. He was rolling in that first game against OBI. Jazz hits that one over to short. Vickers pops it up to himself for the first out. If there's anything I learned from watching March Impact in game 1, it's keep the ball away from short. Vickers is a vacuum over there. Made some real nice plays in the hole. Real nice throws across the diamond. There's the ball to JB. Hits that one over to short again. Right at Vickers. Slightly bobbles, throws across. So right as I give him his flowers, bobbles that one. JB over at first. 1 on, 1 out, and here's KJ. Had that happen once announcing a college basketball game. Guy was 30 for 30 in free throws. Mentioned it on the broadcast. Missed the next one. Never got to live that one down. Over at Whitewater as KJ pops that one foul to the left side. 2 strikes. So 1 out, runner on first. Hits that one up the middle, right off Senior's foot. Pumps over to second, close at first. Good hustle from KJ, but good job by Tom Lentine Sr. Kick save to himself. So runner on second, 2 outs. High Y chasing 2. That one over to third. Eddie throws across over to Adam for the out. So Huff grounds out for out number 3. Nothing doing for High Y there in the bottom of the first inning. We head to the top of the second. March Impact up 2, coming right up. So we got a good friend of the broadcast and softball in general. Chicagoland Classics July 8 and Oak Lawn. Contact Bob Ancona if you're interested. All sorts of tournaments coming up, including the No Glove Nationals Tournament, 55th Annual No Glove Nationals Tournament, July 27th through the 30th. Of course, we also want to thank our sponsor, Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, riveroakscdjr.com. So it's going to be Frank Perone, Tom Lentine Sr., Adam Vogeltrans, and Adrian. So 8 through 11, then back to the top. High Y defense is set. That one a bit too high. Finds the front of the plate. There's a strike. Hammered into left center. Jazz over, makes the catch. Hit it hard, but good range from the high wide left fielder for the first out. So, David, if you have a chance when this broadcast ends, restart it live and watch the beginning. Oscar makes a couple of nice catches during warm-ups. Told the March Impact side, I wear this shirt because that's just too easy. So there's a ball to Tom Lentine Sr., pitcher for March Impact. Mello with the pump. Senior hits that one up the middle. A slight bobble. Gets him at first. Ooh, checking in from Puerto Rico. Very nice. Glad to have you with us. Nice, cool night here in Forest Park at the Park District of Forest Park at PDOFP. That one hit up in the sky, foul, out of play, just over the March Impact dugout. So one strike here. Adam hits a high fly ball to left. Jazz under, makes the catch. So 1, 2, 3 inning there for Mello Hefner. High wide chasing two. They're coming up in the bottom of the second. So bottom of the second. It's going to be Trey, Travis, and Rogers. Before we get this started, USA ASAB Nationals, August 5th, Oak Lawn. Contact David Padilla. Conveniently, if you're on the Facebook chat, you can just reach him from right there. There's a strike. Nice placement there from Senior. Trey, the lefty batter, wearing a Diamondbacks cap, hair coming out. Hits that one just between third and short. Well placed for a leadoff single. Dave, you can feel free if you want in the Facebook chat as well to drop the app for your organization, make it easier to contact for anyone interested. So 1-1 count here to Travis, wearing the Spider-Man socks today. Hits that one up the middle, right at Senior, knocks it down, turns, throws to first. So sorry, that's Chris at second base. I've been calling him Charles because Cha-Cha and right. Brain fart there, but Chris comes up to the plate. Runner on second, one out. See our viewer count slowly climbing. Want to thank everyone for joining us. Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube as Chris hits that one up the middle. Trey around third. Cuts the lead to 1. RBI single there for Chris. Says, put some respect on my name. Remember, I will. So 1 out single there. 2-1 now. High Y chasing 1. So Nano hits this one foul. So this one high into center, right at Burt. Chris back to first, thinking about tagging, but a good throw in from the March Impact center fielder. So 2 down. Charles Golden steps in. Interesting alignment for High Y. Pickoff throw over to first. Golden's in the corner, Huff's up the middle. Strike 2 there to Cha-Cha. Kind of pulled off of that one, hit it foul. Some High Y fans checking in on Facebook. 1 across in this inning so far. RBI single from Chris. Trey came around to score. 2 outs. Cha-Cha looking to keep things rolling. Hits that one up the middle. Junior falling back. Can't get him in time over at first. Good speed from Charles. Good read from Chris as the throw came over. Mello stepping in. We're actually going to get a pinch hitter. So Lil Dave's going to pinch hit for Mello. Couple shouts over on the Twitch chat. Good hustle, taking first to third. Dave hits that one up the middle. Vickers with it, flips to second. Charles gets caught in between. Back to second, dives in, no tag. He's safe. Ball climbed up Vickers' arms, couldn't make the tag. So Chris in to score. Charles makes it interesting. Stays over at second. RBI single there for Lil Dave. Was hitting some absolute ropes in warm-ups. Of course, hits a grounder up the middle. Joe Lewis over on Facebook. Let's go High Y. Way to represent Washington Park. Thank you for joining us, Joe. 2-2 in the bottom of the second. Dave on first. Charles on second. Jazz up to bat. 2-0 count from Tom Sr. There's a strike. Ropes that one down the line, but foul. So 2 outs, 2 in, 2 on. High Y leadoff hitter. Jazz hits this one into center. Burt makes the catch. Hit a rope, but hit it right at him. So 2 in, ties it all up. 2-2 after 2, heading to the top of the third. March Impact coming up. We get Mello re-entering on the mound. So Adrian leading things off here in the third for March Impact. Always love seeing some excitement for these teams in the chat. If you want to give a shout out or get a shout out, feel free to pop it in the chat. We'll get it up. Thank you for joining us from the far south side of Chicago. Joining us here in beautiful Forest Park, Illinois. Just off the Forest Park Blue Line stop. There's a strike. Adrian turns on this one into right. Charles Under makes the catch. So quick first out. Back to the top, and here's Tom Lentine Jr. Leadoff double to get things started in the top of the first. Came around to score. That one just off the back of the plate. So there's a walk to Junior. I think his third walk today in these two games. So one out walk. Here comes Zach. There's a strike for Mello. See Eric Huff checking in on Facebook as well. Another fan for High Y. Tying it up with 2 in the last half inning. So 1-1 here to Zach. Hits it over to the right side. Charles over in under. That's out number 2. So both outs, fly outs to right. Still a runner on first. Here's Scott Vickers. So Dave telling JB, the third baseman, to be ready. Little bit deep, just missed. It's that one high into center. Trey on the lip makes the catch. You heard the High Y say, somebody call it, but Trey there for out number 3. So still all tied up at 2, heading to the bottom of the third. High Y coming right up. JB, KJ, and Huff getting things going. That one finds plate. JB flips that over first into right. Adrian gets to it before it gets to the fence. JB around second into third. He's going to have a leadoff stand-up triple. Good rip there from JB. Adrian playing, shading over towards center. Plenty of space over there. That one almost found the fence. Right as Eric on Facebook says, let's execute some crooked numbers. JB answers with a triple. Here's KJ. Kevin Johnson takes strike one. Illegal pitch there. That one off the plate. KJ hits that one up the middle. JB in to score, and High Y takes their first lead of the day. So Mann takes a strike, 1-1. Hits this one high into left center. Burt chasing it back, makes the catch in the gap. No tag from KJ. Good throw back into second. So one out, runner on first. Here's Trey. Scored the first run for High Y. Bit deep from Tom Sr. Three-one count here to Trey. Turns on that one, up into the tree. The tree regurgitates it back into fair territory. The giving tree. So full here to Trey. Good hustle there, and then good read from Trey to take the extra base as Eddie tried to hold the tag and show the ball. Travis takes a strike. Thank you, kind tree indeed. We love tree here at the Park District of Forest Park. Although with a town named Forest Park, Illinois, we don't have as many trees as you would think, but that's okay. We do have some nice old trees. Love walking through the tree-lined streets of this beautiful village as Travis hits that one up the middle. Junior with it, throws off balance over to first. Nice pick from Adam. That's out number 2. So KJ comes in to score. Trey over to third. Travis is out, but he gets an RBI. And here comes Chris. So High Y has doubled March Impact now, 4-2 lead. That one rolled over to third. Throw across. Adam gets him. So nice throw from Eddie to Adam. High Y gets 2. They're leading 4-2 now as we head to the top of the 4th inning. So it's going to be Burt, Ramos, and Carline. So number 11, Nick Burt Sticks up to bat. Takes a strike. Nice pitch to start things off there from Mello. Burt hammers that into right center. Good cutoff from Nano. Gets it in quickly, but good speed from Burt. That's a leadoff double. Absolutely crushed that one. Correct assessment there from our good friend Phil. Nice game so far. Good back and forth battle. March Impact chasing two, but a leadoff double. Certainly looks good right now. Eddie Ramos up. Illegal pitch, just a bit too high. Landed proper. That one up the middle. Mello tried to get a foot on it, could not. Burt around third. He's going to score easily. March Impact only chasing one now. So Ken up, nobody out, runner on first. Deep fly, foul, out of play. Off the other tree. It did knock it down. So while we wait to get that back, we want to remind you that the 55th annual No Glove Nationals Tournament is July 27th through the 30th. Play-in games July 25th. We'll have all the action coming at you live. A couple announcements that we've got up our sleeve for you. So stay tuned to our Facebook page and our broadcast. I have some cool things to tell you in the next week or so. A lot of excitement about the tourney. Nice pitch. Strike two there from Hefner. Ken hits that one up the middle. Man down to a knee. Flips to Trey for one. Over to first. Bingo. Bango bongo. That's a double play. So man with a nice feed to Trey. Ken asking Oscar if that pitch was illegal. Chris Miller steps in, and suddenly there's two outs. So there's a strike. Nice pitch once again. Just deep. Miller hits that one up the middle. Trey can't get to it. That's a 2-out single. I apologize if I am saying this incorrectly. Jada Woods on Facebook. Mel, my favorite pitcher. It's been very exciting the last few times we saw him shut down the line drive offense. One of the last high Y games we did. Throwing some quality strikes here. After March Impact won 14-1 in game one, figured momentum would be the name of the game, but Hefner's done a great job kind of stifling that. High Y with a 1-run lead right now. There's a strike. So Frank Perone flew out to left in the second. Hits that one right to Nano in center, drops it. Could not make the catch. Fires it back into his pitcher. So an Adam ball dropped, became a Gopher ball. First and third, 2 outs, and here's Tom Lentine Sr. No look pickoff. Jatha. My apologies. That one just a bit deep. Senior hits this one high into center. Another chance for Nano. About the same spot, about the same body position. This time he hauls it in for out number 3. Keeps the run on third at third. March Impact gets one back. They're still chasing one. We head to the bottom of the 4th. High Y coming up. So it's going to be Nano, Cha-Cha, and then Mel. We'll see if Mel hits for himself this time. Dave hit for him the first time in the second inning, had a single, RBI single. So Tom Sr. set. Nano with the digital camo sleeve on the left leg. Blue sleeve with elbow pad on the right arm. Takes strike 1. That one up the middle, just past Senior. So I do see Mello just off to the right with the bat on his shoulder. Cha hits that one to right. Adrian makes the catch. Kind of backpedaling as he got to the spot, but made the catch, got it in quickly. So Nano stays at first. Hefner steps in, clears the spot. Strike 1, nice pitch there. Rocking the Burton Ernie's. Let's go. Butter says these two teams played each other twice this weekend. Definitely feels like an air of familiarity in this one. Good positioning defensively. Mello hits that one up the middle. Vickers with it. Throws across. Adam with the catch. There's out number 2. Absolute bullet from Scott. So Nano on second. Back to the top. Jazz steps in. They did split this weekend. Thank you, Butter. That one just over Senior's head, gets a hand on it, tips it into center. So chip drill there for Jazz, RBI single. Brings Nano in. So High Y gets their run back. Ball deep as JB emphatically yells no. That one up the middle again. Junior can't get a hand on it. Jazz around second. Up to third easily. JB far around first, trying to draw a throw. Does get time. Calls Jazz slow. It's a good single there. Here's KJ. Runners on first and third, 2 outs. JB tried to get himself into a pickle. Get that run to score. Does get back to first safely, though, here with 2 outs. KJ flips that to the right side, just off the giving tree. That one to the right side again. Adrian comes up with it, firing back to the pitcher. No cutoff man, so JB around to score. KJ can't evade the tag, but 2 runs do come in. So we'll unofficially call that a 2 RBI sacrifice single. Ends the inning. KJ brings 2 in before that one ends. So High Y now leading 7-3. March Impact chasing 4 as we head to the top of the 5th. So it's going to be Adam, Adrian, and Tom Jr. I can actually see our guy Phil over to my left, hanging out in the bleachers just behind the March Impact dugout. Of course, his team Shooters playing High Y after this one at 9:15. Of course, I do want to remind you, if you're watching on Facebook and you see any links pop up in the chat that don't come from the Park District of Forest Park Facebook page or myself, Adam Cumby, do not click. Get a lot of links offering free HD streams, 1080p, all that fun stuff. So any links that do not come directly from us, I highly advise you don't click. It's my PSA for the day as that one hit to the right side. Chris over to KJ. So Adam grounds out. 4-3 for the first. Gonna get a pinch hitter. Eddie hitting for Adrian. Eddie Santana played third base in the first game here tonight. Two-0 count here. Nice pitch there. 2-1, Hefner answers. High fly ball to the left side. That one's going to be foul. Gave it a ride, but fouled by a good 10 feet. So we get that one back in play. Chris and KJ get back into position. Two count here. Mel to Eddie. Eddie hits another high fly ball. That one goes in the book as a K. So foul ball, strike 3, back to the top, and here's Tom Lentine Jr. Of course, right on command, someone spams the Facebook with a Facebook chat with a link. So Junior hits that right at Chris. Chris throws to KJ. Close play, but he's got him. So another 1, 2, 3 inning there. March Impact chasing 4, heading to the bottom of the 5th inning. We're going to get a re-entry. Adrian back to right field for March Impact. Here batting for High Y, it's going to be Mann, Trey, and Travis. Then Chris and Nano. New catcher for March Impact. Oscar says the veteran. So Ken out behind the dish. And hits a high fly ball to left. Zach under. Out number 1. Good communication from the catcher. Turns around and says, "You like that?" So Trey in the box. That one gets the side of the plate. Trey hits that one right at Adam. Good hands over at first. We've seen him make some nice picks today, so that one light work for the first baseman Vogeltrans. Travis Smith steps in, 4-run lead for High Y, so this could be a big answer inning for March Impact. Travis hits that one foul. Absolute thumper in the box. The ball just sounds different coming off the bat. Hits that one over at third off the hands of Eddie. Scott throws that one to first, high over first, and directly into the High Y dugout. So 2 quick outs followed by an overthrow. Travis on second. Here comes Chris. Chris with the first RBI of the game, looking for the 8th as well. 2 quick outs, a deflection off of Eddie. Good backup from Scott. So 2 outs. Here's Chris. Ball deep. High fly ball into left. Zach 1 step over. Keeps the runner at second. So nothing doing for High Y. March Impact able to hold him there, heading to the top of the 6th. March Impact chasing 4, marching right up. So here for March Impact, it's going to be Zach, Scott, and Nick. So 2, 3, 4. That gets that one to third. Oh, JB can't come up with it. That one finds some dirt. Throws over to second. That ball dropped by Mann as well. Real nice effort there from JB at third. Got his hands on it, had his hands on it, hit the ground, and it popped out. Still almost able to get his hands under it. Kicked up quite a bit of dust, so you know it was a mighty dive. Mann talking to his pitcher, just giving us in a second. Good work there by the high Y short center fielder. Trey doing the same. I think last Wednesday or last high Y game we did, it would have been last Wednesday. JB dove over first base. Hurt his abdomen there as well. So a rough last 2 sets of broadcasts for JB's stomach. Great effort on that one, though. Strike one here to Vickers. That one flipped to the right side. Chris with it. Throws to KJ quickly. So productive out there. Pushes his man over to third. So Burt skies this one into center. Jazz ranging all the way over, makes the catch, fires at home. That throw just offline. So good sac fly there from Burt. So they trade the out for the run. Eddie steps in. Base is now empty. Bit deep. That one skied into left. Jazz, couple steps in, makes the catch. So one in for March Impact. They cut the lead to 3, heading to the top of the 6th. Sorry, bottom of the 6th. Did not update that inning. So it's going to be Nano, Cha-Cha, and Mel. So senior set, Nano set, the pitch, outside. Very hazy night. A lot of haze coming off the lights. Nano hits that one into the lights, left center. Zach over, under, makes the catch. Definitely creating an eerie effect. So Charles in, 1 out. Good pitch from Senior. That one into left. Zach can't get to it. Falls right at his feet, but gets it in quickly, and a good decision there. So Charles at first, 1 on, 1 out. Well, up hitting for himself. Jazz on deck. Extends, hits that one just off the top of the yellow safety fence. Could not have doinked that one any more perfectly. So the pump and the pitch. Grounded over to second. Frank with it, throws to first. So Charles moves up. 4-3 ground out for out number 2. We're back to the top, and here's Jazz. Big insurance run on second base. Hits that one right back at Senior, knocks it down. No play. So Senior looks like he's okay. Those quick reflexes like a cat. JB hits that one over to the left side. Foul. Saying something about luck, I think. So Jazz on first, Charles on third. Hits that one high to the right side. Adrian over, under, makes the catch. Keeps that all-important run over at third base. So heading to the top of the 7th inning, March Impact chasing 3. And this is it right here. So it's going to be our catcher substitute. Chris behind the dish, replacing Ken. So it's going to be Chris, then Chris Miller, then Frank Perrone. Looking to keep things going here for March Impact. Victorious 14-1 over OBI in game 1 here tonight. 3-7 on the season. High Y looking to improve to 5-8. That would certainly shoot them up the standings here in our Monday, Wednesday men's Major League Softball. That one just caught the plate. High fly ball over to right. Charles ranging over. Good range there in right field. Was shaded towards center. Still got all the way over. Is out number 1. So 1 out. Chris says, pick me up. Chris looking for some help from Chris. The pump from Mel and the pitch. That one looks good. It is. Just a bit too high. Little deep. Miller hits that one to left. Jazz over, lets it fall. Kind of in that weird spot where that could have kicked off, so a good job playing that one out in front of him. So 1 out single. Courtesy runner, Chris running for Chris. Catcher Chris running for EH Chris. Frank Perrone steps in. Perrone with the singular Sheffield bat waggle. Just the one. There it is. Oh, there it gave us 2. Some bonus bat waggles, and he hammers that one over to Trey at short. That one climbs up his arms. Man fires to first. Good. Back up there. So Chris takes second, but a good job there. That one rocketed right at Trey. Climbed up his arms. Went right to Man, and Man fired an absolute bullet over to KJ. So 2 outs. Here's Senior. Chasing 3. Runner in scoring position. Travis trying to move his left fielder in just a bit. Jazz sees him, stomps him. Dunston-like from Peoria Matt. Definitely had to hoof it over there. I missed my opportunity. Damn. There's a strike from Mel. Illegal pitch. Senior hits that one to left. Jazz, who just got moved in by Travis. As you see, Travis put his arms up as he moved him in just before that. So that's out number 3. High Y victorious 7-4 over March Impact. So March Impact with the split today, 14-1 over OBI in game 1. Fall to High Y 7-4 in game number 2. So that's going to do it here for our Monday doubleheader of our Monday, Wednesday men's Major League Softball broadcasts. March Impact 14-1 over OBI in game 1. Falls 7-4 against High Y in game 2. We'll be right back at it here this Wednesday, June 28th, starting at 6:45. It's going to be Pharaohs versus Circus, followed by Hex versus Impact. So we'll be right back at it here on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. In just a couple of days, forecast looks clear, 80s and sunny, so it should be a beautiful night for some softball. So that's going to do it for us here from the Park District of Forest Park in beautiful Forest Park, Illinois, on a cool, breezy evening. March Impact splits with OBI and High Y. That's going to do it for me up here at Field 1 O'Connor Field. I'm Adam Cumby. Have yourself a great night. Thank you for joining us, and I'll see you Wednesday.